deeply affects our lives. Whether we live in USA, Japan, Korea, or any other countries, we live with different cultures and interact with people with different cultures. First, let's define culture. Culture is a complex concept with many different definitions. But to simply put, culture refers to a group in a community in which we share common experiences that shape the way we understand the world. This includes groups that we are born into, like gender, race, national origin, class or region, or groups that we become part of. In this, we will encounter a person who had great experiences in his life, how he managed to establish relationships and cope up with people who have cultures different from his own.
Give us some instances where you can say that your culture is different from theirs.
Yeah. When we are talking about cultures, there are big difference because one of the examples when we say in our place, especially in Mindanao, when we say when we are going to meet up our relatives or someone we are calling it the elder one, so we have to say mano po or po when there's someone magsugo sa inyo ha. So sa ila difference kaya ilang isulti diretso is your name, even though nga bisan pag imo silang relative, so pangalan gyud pa tawag nila sa inyo ha, bisan pa og elder pa nimo.
So, how were you able to establish relationship with them in spite of those differences?
So sa pag-establish na ako, so actually kung mismo when we're going to open about their culture, so culture about when we're talking about the Canadian culture, there are many differences because Canadian culture we have from what we call this from the European, so magkagubot sila, then from another one is from the Indians, so lain-lain nilang culture nga gigunita nila, or from the western side or gikan sa Amerika na to dito sa Alaskans, lahi po itong gitawag na itong tumurag mga gaiglo nga mga tao dito, so lain-lain ang culture nila. So one thing na ang ako nganong gitawag na to og nakakuan ko dito, nakakuha ko mga gitawag na to rapport with them, because we know already that Filipino people are friendly. So once nga ang mga Pilipino once nga tuan na sa lain nga lugar, mas kuanta dito we are gitawag na to og law abider. So mao nang dali ra ta makakuha sa kuan nila pagka-friendly nila sa tuwa. So mo nang isa sa ako ang nakuha nako sila.
So did they welcome your culture?
They are very welcome with our culture because mostly either 60 or 70% from the Philippines stayed in Winnipeg.
How did they react about the culture difference?
No. There's no reaction between the culture difference, but the most important is the respect between every culture. There's no discrimination about the culture not in other country. Mostly there's discrimination, but in Canada I don't think so if there's any discrimination.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All in all, in a world where cultural diversity dominates, we must never forget the most important value. We must possess respect. With this, unity in diversity is not anymore an impossible dream. Unity starts with you. If not you, then who?